Now, Aisha, there is something, unajua it's funny. Sijui kwa nini photography tunajua kama udere, kama kazi ya udere utapata ni mwanaume. Maybe photography unafikiria ni mwanaume. I don't know, maybe ladies can fit ile ku act, you know, kimpreza, kinini, vitu kama hivyo. So I really don't know what inspired you wewe kuweza kufanya kitu kama hii, yani si madem wengi wanaifanya. So what inspired you to do it, like photography? Ilikuwa kuwaje?
You know, in the world of today, actually, very many women are empowered.
Okay.
And even when I was getting into it, I didn't see the male-dominated parts. I was just seeing it as a normal career, like anyone can venture into it.
Okay.
Like anyone can take a photo. If the way you have said, if girls can take selfies, that means you can take a photo. Only that you just need to be passionate about it,
Yeah,
for you to advance it.
Okay.
Yeah, but the time I felt, okay, it's a male-dominated field was when now I got into it professionally.
All right.
Yeah, I got there are challenges. Kuna challenges mingi sana, especially being a female.
Okay.
Where there, because even us women, we don't even support each other so much. Because I remember there was a time a client came to the studio and she was like, "Aya, niona nipiga picha." You know, I was like, yeah, why? Nilikuwa nafikiria itakuwa chali.
Oh, you know,
yeah, so I was
question.
like,
Okay.
no, actually it's me and you'll get the same thing that guy will give you.
Okay.
And she was like, okay. So we did it and I'm glad like that she loved it. So even when covering the events, when people see like it's, okay, by default in Akwanga they expect it's a guy coming. So when they see a female, okay, for the male parts, sometimes it's a bit interesting, but for the female part, they get so surprised. But as I say, like photography is open. You just have to have the passion. It's nothing male or female. You have to do something good. You have to deliver. Yeah.
Sasa hii photography wewe mwenyewe unaifanya like it's a hobby part ama ndo kazi kabisa unaikifanya, you know, at least katika maisha yako yote, how do you see like photography in your life? How do you take it?
Okay. Photography can be both. It can be as a hobby and it can be as a career path. Okay. For me, it's both.
Okay. Hobby?
Yeah.
And career path.
Yeah, when I say hobby, it's something that I enjoy doing. Even when I'm not working, I'm taking photos. I'm taking photos of people, I'm taking photos of stuff. Okay. Like, there are things that I like. So how am I going to capture it? Yes. But then there's that part where you get paid for it. Okay. That's where now the professionalism comes in. Yeah, so for me it's both. It's both career and it's both as a hobby. But it's more of a hobby because as a hobby, you know, you have to enjoy whatever you're doing for you to deliver fully something. You have to enjoy something. So it's the money, the good thing is the money comes in, but at first is the passion that I have for it. It's something I enjoy doing. It's my free time when I'm bored. I take my camera, tunaenda pali flani, we go do some shoots, whether I'm getting paid or not.
Unajitolea tu mhanga namna hiyo.
Yes.
Now, kuna labda mademu utaka kufanya the same thing. Lakini as you have said earlier kwamba kuna ile discouragement mtu upata wakati mwingine kwa sababu ya wewe ni dem unafanya shughuli kama hii, alafu nenda kuchukua labda coverage ya dem mwingine, labda functions zake za harusi za vitu kama hivi. How can you talk to such kind of ladies? Labda wanatamani kuifanya, so the best thing wanafanya ni kwa room to selfie, lakini they want to do it like kama profession. How can you encourage them? How can you talk to them?
What I can tell anyone who wants to venture into photography as a serious career path, you just start. Even with that phone that you have, you don't necessarily need a camera as in like a DSLR.
Thank you.
You need just a phone and a passion for it. Okay. You can start from there. Okay. You can even start with your family. That's where people start. You have to, because in photography, okay, you can be a fan of taking photos of people. Okay. landscapes, you know, there are those people, kuna photographers tofauti, but sasa you know what you like. You love, when you're traveling, do you like taking photos of landscapes? Do that, post them, like that's how you start. And out there, you know, people are watching, people watch.
Okay.
Yeah, you can even start selling those prints and all that, but start somewhere. Yeah.
People are watching like watchmen. I must be watchman. Now, wajua kuna labda kitu fulani ambo kwamba mtu ushangaa, how do I start into something? And you have said it very clear. Lakini sasa mara nyingi sana mtu anaweza kupata guidance namna gani, ama in short mtu anaweza kupata namna gani to get maybe the guidance that anataka kuweza kupata to venture into the same field?
Like I've said, if you want to venture into photography, if you can even start by yourself. YouTube, YouTube is a university on its own.
Okay.
Because personally, I didn't go to any class. I've never attended any photography class. Yeah. So
no,
YouTube has been my school. Because okay, for sometimes funding inaweza kuwa issue and all that. So unaweza kuwa told maybe this money, should I use it to buy this or to go into school? But then again, most basic stuff you learn. YouTube is a great platform for anyone who wants to. There are very many videos, very many, even Instagram, like very many inspiration, you know. So you can get from all that. Okay. But I can also be of help for anyone, not necessarily a female, but for anyone who wants to learn something. Maybe I can share a thing or two of whatever I know.
Alright, wajua sasa time hizo nakimbia sana, lakini na unajua photographer yeye mambo yake ni kufocus. That is the main thing hao wanafanya, na creativity nyingi na kila kitu nyingi. Sasa kuna wasee wanaangalia kwamba shughuli zako unazochukua ziko tu poa sana, is amazing, okay?
Thank you.
Na wakati mwingine wao wanataka sasa kutafuta. Wao wanakupataje? Unapatikana wapi? You know, vitu kama hivi.
Okay, at the moment I don't have a physical location, but my pages on Facebook and on Instagram, I'm very much active. On Facebook it's Aisha, AYI, not AIS. Most people, they try and tag me there, but it doesn't come because of the spelling. AYI Sha. AishaPhotography.com on Facebook. And then on Instagram it's Pics by Aisha. PICS by Aisha.
Hiyo unapatikana.
Yeah.
Na labda msiana nataka labda unajua sometimes ile location yenye uko sometimes matters a lot. Labda kuna chali ako Westlands. Na labda wewe kwenyu mnaishi labda Ushags fulani, labda Ruiru pale. Maybe kuna place ambapo kwamba unafanya kazi zako sana karibu na hiyo place unaishi, ama ni wapi? Na kama ni hiyo ni wapi, ni pani gani?
Okay. With my clients I always go to them. I always go to them because I normally focus on events and newborns. I love dealing with kids. Yeah, so for those ones, I always end up going to them.
Okay.
Yeah, so I follow the client wherever they are. About even the charges and all that, they are always inclusive in the package that I give them. Yeah, so you just call and I come.
Kila kitu. Na kabla tujamaliza amesema kitu fulani pale sijasahau. You can start with anything that you have. Na huyo lazima unajua atuonyeshe vitu zingine, yani in reality show. You see this phone has a very nice camera, not here lakini kwa hapa mbele. And I'm sure this is what you can even do ulianza. So how did you start with this phone?
No, I never started. Is it fortunately or unfortunately, I never started with this phone.
Okay. Yeah. But sasa msita labda anaweza kuwa na simu kama hii. It's a very nice phone, okay? How can you start with this kind of phone maybe? Maybe with this one, since the camera it doesn't even have a camera. But I've seen for those ones which have cameras. Okay, for those ones, since the photos they're not even clear because that's what I'm saying. But you can start practicing poses from this. Yeah, so, you can start posing people. Na hii hapa.
Yes.
Kapo alafu una
you know, you practice practice these things, like you practice how to make a client laugh. Sometimes you have to bring that laughter out of them. yes, you can use this one. So there's nothing that is useless.
Ndo kwa maana nikasema kwamba ni shupavu sana.
You can start from anywhere. Yeah, then maybe later you can graduate now to a good phone where you can do the coloring, the what, and everything.
Now, sasa, do you think maybe there is need ya kwamba mademo jitokeze sana kuja kwa hii field na vitu kama hivyo?
Very. We need more girls. We need more girls. We need more females. Don't be so afraid. Using a camera is not that hard. But if you're a creative and you like photography, like you can start from somewhere. You can go to school, or the way I've said, you can start from YouTube. Yeah.
Thank you very much manze, imekuwa ni ndo hivyo, yani photography is a very big thing, na Aisha inaweza kupatikana wakati wote kwa muda wote kule, naweza kutafuta penyewe, in fact yenye uko tena sana, and everything na mwangalia kama simu nzuri hii ndo alianza nayo maisha. You can start from wherever you are. Now maybe for one word, what can you tell the viewers, yani unaweza kuzungumza kitu gani kimalizia?
Photography is an art. I wish a lot of people will start embracing art. Yes, and photography, it has work. So you know that those people wanasemanga si ni picha tu napiga. No, si picha pekee, because kama ni picha pekee, any phone nowadays can take a photo.
Yes. But
you call a photographer to cover your event, that means there's something different that you are expecting. So when someone charges you for something, tukicharge, when it comes to charges, inakujanga, someone charges according to the work anapeana. Kuna mwenye anaweza kupea 1,000, and for the same thing kuna mwenye anakucharge na 10,000. Unaelewa? So inategemea, no because ati anaringa manini, it's because anajua Kenya anakupea. Yeah, it's something quality, it's something you're going to enjoy, it's something you're going to use for many years. It's a photo. Like photos, you can keep them for many generations. So like start appreciating photographers, let me say artists. Yeah.
If you can't keep them in a house, you kuna National Archives mali.
Yeah, we should, we can frame people.
See, frame for murder. Unajua framing
we shoot and frame people for a living. So because you can still do that.
Sasa, thank you sana mgeni wetu wa leo, Aisha, mwenyewe Aisha Photography. Noma sana, ukiweza kumpata ingia pale kwenye YouTube Tubonge Vijana Talk Show iweze kupata mengi zaidi. Ila tukimalizia manze, big up sana kwa crew wote wa T.V.T na wale wanaofanya kazi nzito kama Faham's Bakery, Farida Hamis mwenyewe afanya kazi nzuri sana, na leo nimekuja na mwingine anafanya tena kazi bomba, kazi nzito, kazi nzuri zaidi, na wase mafans wote wanaisupport hii T.V.T, bila kuweza kusahau Dr. Kalebi mwenyewe, yani Lancet, kuweza kusupport hii program yote. Hadi next time manze, we love you so much. Jina langu ni Halfan Ibrahim.